Today we will talk about what is already confirmed for the future of Power Rangers, and we will also talk about some important rumors. First, let's give a summary of everything that has happened for those who are still a bit lost and need to understand all the information. Hasbro bought the Power Rangers franchise in 2018, and from that moment on they had a vision to turn the franchise into something different. Hasbro's idea was to reboot the franchise and create a new version with a more mature tone, similar to series like Stranger Things or Percy Jackson. To be able to change a franchise that has been using the same format for many years is really quite complicated, as there is already a fan base that expects the content to remain the same. Unfortunately, the Power Rangers franchise was not at its best when Hasbro bought it, and the format that Power Rangers has used was no longer working. Times have changed, and in this era what works are series like Stranger Things, youth series with drama and action. Even though Hasbro wanted to make all this change, it continued to create a few seasons of Power Rangers since the transformation was going to take quite some time. In that period Hasbro managed to create Beast Morphers, Dino Fury and Cosmic Fury, series that left a mark in the history of the franchise. They also managed to create one of the most iconic episodes in the history of the franchise, the special 30-year anniversary episode. Because these series were better than many previous series, many fans thought that the franchise would continue to create new seasons or new series, but this was not the case. The news of the first reboot had been around for a long time and everything was already in development. Hasbro had already chosen the producers, the writer, and apparently some members of the team that was going to create this new Power Rangers universe. The plan was to create a movie, but then they realized that they could modify the script and turn it into a series. This changed the whole idea, and then they thought about creating connected series and movies, just like other big franchises do. This series and movies were to be released on Netflix, but everything was taking too long. Since 2023, Hasbro had already announced that in 2024 they were not going to release anything about Power Rangers, and this was the meaning of a total pause in the franchise. In 2024 we had nothing new about Power Rangers, and the only thing there were pure rumors about the future. One of these rumors was the cancellation of the reboot, and, although at the time it was being discussed that it was only a separation of Netflix and Hasbro, the reality is that the producers at the time erased everything about Power Rangers. Although there was never an official statement from Hasbro or Netflix, everything seemed to be official after the producers of the reboot deleted everything about the franchise from their social networks and websites. We never knew the reason for this cancellation, but the rumors were that the vision Netflix had was different and they couldn't come to an agreement with Hasbro. After this, there was a rumor that Hasbro was thinking of doing a remake of Mighty Morphin, basically using all the elements of Mighty Morphin, and the only thing different would be the actors. This rumor disappointed many fans because even though everyone loves Mighty Morphin, most want the franchise to transform and do something new. This rumor never gained traction, so we guess it was perhaps just a sketchy idea that may have only been under consideration for a short time. After a lot of nonsense rumors, silly ideas, and a lot of fake news, came one of the strongest rumors. Hasbro was in talks with Paramount to create a new Power Rangers movie, and this rumor was strong because the two companies have a very good relationship. Hasbro are the owners of the Transformers franchise, and Paramount have created all the movies in this franchise. This gave us hope that the Power Rangers reboot was going to be of spectacular quality, as Paramount has a lot of experience creating giant robots, something very similar to the Zords. After a short time, news broke that was everywhere, and it was the new series to be published in Disney+. Although nothing has been confirmed, this rumor has been the strongest of all, as this news appeared everywhere and had more impact than all the other previous rumors. Supposedly, the new series will be released on Disney's platform, but it will not be created by that company. The producers are going to be the same ones who created the Percy Jackson series, a spectacular series with a great quality of visual effects. You should know that the Percy Jackson series has become one of the most popular series on the Disney platform, and this is due to the seriousness with which the producers treated the series. This is the same seriousness that Power Rangers needs, and they also need the same quality that Percy Jackson has. Even though there is a possibility that the Disney series could be the one that actually gets released, that doesn't mean that the Paramount movie is cancelled. Since all these news are just rumors and there has never been an official statement from Hasbro, if there is any cancellation of some of these projects, then they won't make official statements to say that either. It is for this reason that we do not know if the Paramount movie has been cancelled, but according to internet rumors, the movie is still in development and is expected to be released around the same time as the series. This gives us the impression that Paramount, Disney, and Hasbro may be working together to create a new Power Rangers universe in which they are going to create connected series and movies. Remember that Disney is only going to be the platform on which the series is going to be released, but that series is being created by Hasbro. This means that in order to create a series and movie connection, Hasbro only has to work with Paramount. As I said before, both companies have a very good relationship since they work the Transformers universe, so they can do the same with Power Rangers. Hasbro is going to be in charge of creating the series and Paramount is going to be in charge of creating the movies. This way they can connect everything little by little. For now, these are all the official data and strong rumors that are on the internet, but there are still some rumors that do not have much strength. One of these rumors is that Paramount wants Power Rangers to be able to do crossovers with Transformers and some other Hasbro franchise. This is something that is always interesting to see in comics, but I think in a series or movie it could be something that would hurt the idea of the universe of each franchise. Another rumor on the internet is that at the end of this 2025 they are going to release a trailer for the new Power Rangers series, but this will only happen if the schedule continues as planned by the producers and Hasbro. I really believe that they can give us some details about this new universe very soon because even though the rumors keep coming, a lot of this news is already old. It is very likely that by the time we have all received the news, Hasbro has been working on it for a long time and they must already have a lot of work ahead of them. This means that when we receive the rumors about the new Disney series, it is very likely that Hasbro already had all that planned since the end of 2023 or even long before that. It is for this reason that it is very likely that by now they should have almost everything ready for this new series and they are going to wait for the best time to start publishing news about the progress they have made. For now, we are left with several questions and we are going to analyze them in other videos. We have to analyze if Hasbro will be able to create a Power Ranger series that can lift the franchise and they are not going to suffer the same failure that Power Rangers had in 2017. Write in the comments what Hasbro needs to succeed with this new universe. Like this video and subscribe for more Power Rangers.